Whispers. Hi, sweeties. Welcome back to my channel, and I would like to welcome you in my ASMR studio. This is the very first video that I will be recording in my ASMR attic film studio that I've been wanting to have for 3 years now. We moved into this house in 2014, and when we saw the house for the first time and I saw the attic, I knew that I wanted to turn it into an ASMR studio. And that has finally became reality about 3 days ago. I still really have to get used to the new setup and how the lights look, and the composition of the frame and things like that. So this is not going to be a very elaborate video. I'm just going to whisper to you, since I know that many of you enjoy my whisper voice. And yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the setup that I'm currently using. I've noticed that if you're not very familiar with lights like I am, it's extremely hard to figure out what the right setup is. So I'm going to share with you what setup I use, and hopefully it will be helpful to some of you in the future. If you want to, have a 3-point lighting setup, because that's what I'm currently recording with. So the first thing that I am using for this setup is my camera, and I am recording with the Canon 5D Mark III DSLR camera. And then I am using a Canon EF lens 16 to 35 millimeters. And the lens is 82 millimeters in diameter. Extremely expensive lens. It's also borrowed. I talked about this in my previous video. The body of the Canon 5D Mark III I bought 3 years ago. It came in a whole package. It was like $4,500. Yeah, and the lens that is currently being used is $1,700. Extremely expensive. It's not my lens. I got it. I'm lucky enough to borrow it from someone that doesn't need it very often. And then the second thing, I'm using my old mic at the moment. I will be using my new mic in the next video, but because there is so much new here, I just wanted to have something that I'm actually familiar with already, which is, well, basically the mic. The most, since I've been recording with this for years and years. So, microphone on a tripod, and then I have the 5D Mark III with the lens, and then around the camera I have a ring light, and a ring light is a light that goes around the camera on a tripod, and you can place the camera in the middle of the ring light, since there is an opening. And that's the reason why you see these little circles in my eyes. So the ring light that I'm using is 13-inch. I got it from Chris. I believe that was $80, and it is including the tripod that it comes with. So it also came with a bag. The brand is Fododo. This bag will be extremely handy for me when I go out for traveling. I won't be able to bring the two lights that I have here with me, but I will be able to bring the ring light with me, which basically only lights up my face from the front, and I won't have the side light on my hair, as you can see, so it will look a little bit more dull without the two lights on the sides. So yeah, that's the ring light that I got. So if you're looking into good lighting, you have a fluorescent ring light. They have a lifespan of around 10 years. And then you have an LED light, which is a little bit more blue light, and it has a higher range of lighting. So this ring light has a button on the bottom, and you can turn down the brightness of the light, so you can have very, very little light, and then you can have it super bright, and I have it about halfway right now. So yeah, itchy nose. So that is the ring light that I'm using from the brand Fododo, 13-inch LED light. And the next thing that I'm using is something that is borrowed as well. We have two LED panel lights. We have one on this side, and then we have one on that side. So this is the front light. This is the filler light that we have on this one, on this side. And then that is the, how do you call that again? Basically the main light. So that one is basically all the way up to the ceiling. Like if this is the panel, it's pointed down so that the light hits my head on this side. And then this one is about halfway. So it's like pointing down and pointing like that on my head, so that this doesn't become like super, super dark. That would take away from the details that you would be able to see. So the lights that we have here are LED panels. They're about this big. And then it has these little thingies that you can move so that you can direct the light to where you want it to go. Like very, very targeted or a wider range. The light that I'm using, those two panel lights are borrowed from a company which is called Organized Gaming, that Chris is part of. And Organized Gaming is a company that organizes gaming events and does a lot of interviews. And since Chris is a part of that, they needed lights for their interviews, because usually the locations that they record their videos at are very dark. So they wanted to have some lights. And so they got these two panel lights. This is the brand. It's Young New Digital. YN600L Pro LED video light. You will be able to see the reflection of the light on the box. And the color temperature is 500 or 5500 K. So that's it's very, very bright, this light. So those are the two lights that I have. One on that side and one on that side. And the cool thing about these lights is that they come with batteries. So you charge the batteries overnight, and then you just put them in the camera or in the lights. And then I believe that they have a duration of 4 hours, which is good for me and for most interviews that they do as well, since most interviews don't last any longer than 10-15 minutes. So yeah, we got 2 of those, and they came with the tripods as well. And I believe that the lights with the tripod were $250. This is all Canadian dollars each, so 500 Canadian dollars for both lights and the tripod, the stand that it came with. So that is my studio setup. And then one more thing that I also got, we all bought this at a little store, which was like a hole in the wall. It was like a super small store where they sell surprisingly much. Chris found it on the internet, so we got some really good deals for all these lights, because usually it's a lot more expensive. So yeah, the thing that is mine is the camera, the microphones, also the other new microphone, the ring light, and then these 2 things are borrowed, and I will be able to borrow them very often, which is awesome. So I will be recording in this setup more often. And last but not least, the thing that I also bought was a black backdrop that you see behind me. I've been wanting to have a black backdrop for a long time, but I never really knew what fabric I would go with, because if it's the wrong type of fabric, it can cause a glare because of the lights. So I bought this backdrop for $30 Canadian at the same store in Toronto, and it is 9 foot long and 6 foot wide. So I just have a curtain rod on the ceiling, and it is basically like a curtain, so you can just pull it through the curtain rod and then just hang it up. That's basically what I did. And I'm currently sitting on the futon that we have in this room, since this is the became the guest bedroom. But you can also just fold it up for it to be a couch. So yeah. So this is my little home film studio, guys. It's pretty awesome. So just as the LED light, these 2 lights on the side also have buttons that you can turn, so that you can turn up the brightness of the lights. And this one is on 20%. It goes all the way up to 100. This one is on 20, the filler light, and then this one is on 100. So obviously, since this one is on 100 and that one is on 20, this one will run out of battery faster than this one. And the lights have fans in it as well, so that if it does get a little warm, despite the fact that it's LED, it cools it off. So I don't know if the microphone picks that up, but I can hear the fan right now. That one just turned off. So yeah, this is my film studio. I would also like to show you a picture of how it looks in the screen right now, so then you can see how my setup is. And I don't know, it's pretty crazy that I'm having this lighting setup right now, because I've been wanting it for such a long time. And now that I actually have it, I don't really know how to behave. it's just like, wow, like it's actually here. And I'm really grateful that I'm able to borrow the lens, and that we can borrow the panel lights basically as often as we need to, which is awesome. And that we have a full studio set up now. So I think in my next video I'm going to see if I can point the camera down with a table, maybe like right in front of me, and then I want to do the munch pack unboxing video that I've been wanting to do forever, like I said in my last video. And oh yeah, also organized gaming also got 4 lav mics. Lav mics are the mics that you can clip on your clothes and you can just walk around. And that would also be handy so that I can get this mic out of the frame. The reason why the mic is in the frame so often is because if I sit too far away from the mic, the whispering is not loud enough, and you will have a lot of white noise in the background. So that's the reason why I always have the mic in the frame, because that basically gives me the best sound quality. So I make the compromise to have the mic in the screen for the best sound quality. And I think in the future I am going to test out the clip-on mics, the lav mics, and see how that will pick up my whispering, because then I don't need the microphone in the screen anymore, which will be awesome, and it will give me a little bit more space to move around the camera as well. So that was all for today. I hope that this video was a little bit relaxing and also informative for those of you who want to have their own little studio set up at home. You can also use fluorescent lights, soft boxes that you can buy on eBay for very cheap, and ring light shouldn't be too expensive as well. This is the look that I always wanted to have in my videos, and I'm very excited that I finally have it. And yeah, that was it for today. So next time I'm gonna see if I can do the munch pack unboxing video, and I'm looking forward to reading all your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications if you enjoy my work, and I will see you again very soon.